So I just want to show you in this situation here, the one thing I tell my players, there are two things when we lose the ball wide where we can get exploited. So imagine one of the forwards, he's come across, he's slid in, done a poor job, and he's let the opposition left back start moving up the field. When you see this here now, the wing back can be in trouble if they're not helped by the central midfield or the right-sided defender. So now the wing back has got a decision to make. All right, they're too far away from the midfield three who are already marking somebody. So now the wing back has got to make a decision and go and press the ball here. As soon as they go from here, that triggers the right defender to come over here. So now we're in a 2v2 situation here. This forward's here. We're not really concerned about this right. If this right back starts moving up the field here, all right, that's when we would have problems. But if this right back's here, my wing back has come all along here, and then they're in here watching this right forward. We've compacted the area in 3 zones. So here, in the middle zone and this zone, you know, we tell our players when we lose the ball, they must be in 2 connecting zones. So we're not really concerned about their number 2, about their right back. So that's one of the ways of handling it. So the player's here, ball gets played, player starts running with it, player makes a decision and goes, that triggers the right defender to come in here. So at least, you know, we've got some cohesive teamwork here. The other thing is, if we're in here and if this player is further deep and they win the ball in here and they come out, our number 10, if they see that they're the closest, they can go in and trigger them here. All right, so that still leaves your wing back, okay, still marking the left forward, so that's okay. But now we're exploited in here, and here's how we do it here. So we just have a quick change. This midfielder goes in here, this goes in here, and the central defender now comes in here as a 6, and this one comes across. So here's how, that's how we line up. So if a midfielder goes, the central defender or a defender that's in the best position will go and sit in now and is the midfielder. All right, so that's how we handle getting exploited on the wings, and we do our rotations that way, and it's simplified for the players. So I hope that makes sense to you guys.
So the most important thing here is once you've established a tactical plan with your team, it's important you get them set up on the field. We would start the practice, we would start it with 8v8 plus a goalkeeper. The left back and the right back on the opposing team will hold a cone, and when they lift up that cone, if they lift up a red cone, the wing back will go, and that will trigger the left or right sided defender to go. If they hold up a blue cone, that will trigger a midfielder to go, and we would run that a few times, and then we would get the players to make their own decisions. So we start with an animated model here. You'll see the coach passing to the left back. They hold up a red cone, and that triggers the right wing back to goal. So the back 3 gets set, and the midfield 3 gets set. So that's how we would start the practice on that one. So here we have the coach feeding the ball in to the right back. The right back will lift up a blue cone, and that will trigger a blue midfielder to go in, and then the centre back will then go into the middle. So we did it like that. As you saw in the earlier one, the left back lifted up the red cone. We would do that a couple of times so the players get used to it, and then we would let the players just run free. So like in this clip here, the coach will feed the ball in, and we now will watch the players decide what to do. The coach will feed the ball in. We'll see what to do. A midfielder goes. That triggers the central defender to go in there. The yellows move the ball around. Now, what does the left wing back do? The left wing back goes. That triggers the left defender to go. So we would run this so the players would understand. And then if the Blues win the ball, they can either pass it to the coach as a target player, or they can score on the mini goals. So the coaching points we are looking for now, we can split the field into three zones. We're looking for the Blues to stay in 2 connecting zones when the red team has the ball. And now we're looking for all the triggers of where the Reds move the ball. If the midfielder goes, that triggers one of the back 3 to drop in to the midfield. If the wing back goes, that triggers either the left-sided defender to go or the right-sided defender. So we're looking at them to stay compact in those 2 zones and make it really difficult for the red team. We're also looking for the closest player to pressure the ball and then see how the team reacts. We're looking for possibly a player delaying the attack because we've not quite found our shape yet. We're looking for good communication also, and then we're also looking on the transition from defending to attack. What's our speed of play like? Once we win the ball, can we find the coach or the server at the halfway line, or can we score on the mini goals? I hope this can help you guys. All right, take care and stay safe.